Toxic Silence, a non-fiction work published in 2018 by William T. Hoston, delves into the critical issue of violence against Black transgender women in Houston. Through an exploration of Black masculinity and an examination of the lack of attention from movements like Black Lives Matter, Hoston aims to shed light on this pervasive problem. The book received the prestigious 2019 Lambda Literary Award in LGBTQ Studies, recognizing its significant contribution to the field. In the process of researching Toxic Silence, Hoston conducted interviews with 9 Black transgender women residing in and around Houston, Texas. These interviews provided valuable insights into the lived experiences and challenges faced by individuals such as Bobby Golden, Ariana Gray, Venue Love, Naomi Mars, Jay Palmer, Sophie Rush, Mia Ryan, Jessica Sugar, and Alexandra Sweet. Houston, Hoston's hometown, served as an ideal research location for several reasons. One significant factor was the city's former Democratic mayor, Anais D. Parker, who held office from 2010 to 2016. As an openly gay woman, Parker actively advocated for anti-discrimination initiatives, with the Houston Equal Rights Ordinance, HERO, being a notable example. However, HERO faced misrepresentation and opposition, particularly due to false claims linking it to a controversial bathroom bill. Ultimately, the bill did not pass, but its impact on public perception and discourse was profound. Houston's significant LGBTQIA population also contributed to its selection as a research site. Ranking 6th among U.S. cities with high LGBTQIA populations, Houston offered a unique context for examining the issues faced by Black transgender women. Hoston's decision to write the book in 2015 was prompted by the alarming statistics of transgender women's deaths resulting from transphobic violence. During that year, there were 22 reported deaths, with 17 of the victims being Black. Toxic Silence brings attention to a pressing social concern, highlighting the urgent need for awareness, understanding, and meaningful action to address violence against Black transgender women. By intertwining personal narratives, analysis of Black masculinity, and discussions of societal factors, Hoston's work amplifies the voices and experiences of those affected while calling for change and justice. The statistics on transgender women's deaths paint a concerning picture. At the time of Hoston's book publication in 2018, there were already 19 reported cases, with 14 of the victims being Black. Hoston examines 2 significant factors contributing to what he perceives as the Black community's insufficient response to these tragedies. The first factor centers around the influential role of the church within Black families. Hoston references research conducted by Kathy Cohen, a prominent political scientist, revealing that some Black clergy members were hesitant to allocate resources and energy to address the HIV/AIDS epidemic due to associations with homosexuality, intravenous drug use, and behaviors deemed immoral by the church. These attitudes, Hoston argues, extend to the issue of transgender violence. Moreover, Hoston asserts that the church's motivation to tackle this issue is limited because it is considered a cross-cutting matter, meaning it directly impacts a relatively small subsection of the Black community, leading to diminished attention. Hoston terms this phenomenon as secondary marginalization. The second factor highlighted by Hoston involves the perpetrators of transphobic violence against Black transgender women, predominantly Black cisgender males. Although these crimes stem from transphobic hatred, Hoston contends that they are often committed by cisgender men who have engaged in sexual activity with the victims. This may occur in various contexts, including paid transactions involving sex work. Hoston argues that these acts, despite the perpetrator's awareness of the victim's transgender identity, frequently lead the cisgender male participants to question their own masculinity. By examining these factors, Hoston underscores the complex dynamics and social challenges surrounding the violence faced by Black transgender women. His analysis encourages a critical examination of the church's role and the broader societal issues that contribute to the marginalization and violence experienced by this vulnerable population. The quest for reclaiming masculinity often drives cisgender males to seek control and dominance, leading to acts of violence against transgender women. This pattern allows them to regain a perceived sense of wholeness at the expense of the humanity and lives of transgender women. While patriarchal and heteronormative societal structures may contribute to these actions, Hoston emphasizes that such factors do not excuse the violent behavior. To address the dismissal of transgender deaths within the Black community, Hoston turns to influential civil rights movements like Black Lives Matter. He passionately argues that if Black Lives Matter truly aims for equal rights, it must extend its protection and advocacy to the transgender community, recognizing their unique vulnerability to acts of violence. Hoston contends that inclusivity of all Black voices is essential for the broader Black community's progress. By paying closer attention to the deaths of Black transgender women, greater solidarity can be fostered within the Black community, bolstering its collective efforts to bring about comprehensive social change. Toxic Silence is a thought-provoking examination of transgender violence backed by meticulous research, shedding light on the urgency of addressing these issues and promoting a more inclusive and unified approach to advancing equality for all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.